Okay, so then we'll move on now to an eye splice. This is a 3-stranded eye splice, and what I've done is I've colour coded the strands. This will just make it easier for you to work out which strand I'm tucking when. So I always start off my eye splice by laying it onto the side of the rope that I'm now going to splice into. What I've got here is I've got a Swedish fid. And what a Swedish fid does, this allows you to open up the strands without damaging them, which then gives you a tighter splice and a neater splice too. So my first tuck is actually going to be this middle strand, this black one here. Now this can go anywhere, however big I want that eye to be. So I'm going to open up the strand and I'm going to put that middle strand straight the way through, like that. Can remove my fid. Now, the next strand I'm going to do is this green strand. This is the strand that's to the left of that middle strand I've just tucked. So therefore it must go to the left of the lay. So it's actually going to go under this one here. So what I'm going to do is open it up. I'm going to put my fid in and push this one through. So what I've now got is I've now done the first 2 tucks, and you can see there's my first tuck, the black strand, and there's my second tuck, the green strand. Now things get a little bit different, because what I now do, I've still got 1 strand I need to tuck. So what I do is I turn the splice over. Now this strand is going to go through the lay, but it's actually going to end up the opposite way to these 2 strands. So I'm going to have 2 strands that are pointing down and my red strand, the final strand, that's going to point up. Now people find this a little bit difficult to work out where it's supposed to be. The actual strand actually tells you where it wants to be because it's lying on the strand that's going to go through. So it's going to go through this strand here. But as I said before, it's going to go the opposite way to the rest of them. So I'm going to take the strand and I'm going to put a little bit of a bite into it, and then I'm going to push it through the strand there, like that. So that's all 3 strands now tucked. So I've got the eye splice as is. Now, if you look at the black and the red strand that I've 2 tucked, they're on the same level, but the green strand is on his own. Now the green strand wants to go to the pub with his mates. He needs to join those 2 strands. So what he's going to do is he's going to go over this one and under that one. And he's going to end up popping through what we call the heart there. So he's going to go over this one, under that one. And you can see now how he pops up through the middle like that. So I've got now 1 this side, 1 coming out through the middle and 1 the other side. Now what can happen is, now that they're all in the pub, they can all go round together. They can get round together. So I can start on any one of these strands, and all I need to do is go over 1, under 1. So I'm going to go over this one, under that one. So I open the strand up, put the strand through. Now a good thing to do is, if you constantly rolling this towards you, you will never lose your place. So this strand, this black strand, is going to go over this one, under that one. So I'm going to open the strand up, put my fid in, like that one. So I'm going to roll it towards me. Now this is the 3rd strand. What's happened now is, because I've done 2 tucks, the lay has now been disturbed. So I'm going to go over this one as we do, but the under one is this one that's nearly horizontal. Now it doesn't look as though it's correct, but it is correct. This third tuck will always be an odd tuck. So I'm going to go over one, I'm going to go under that one, roll it towards me. I've just tucked that one, so then I'm going to go over one, under one, over one, under one. Again, that's that third tuck. Right. With natural fibre rope, what you'll find is with natural fibre that we only do 3 tucks. With man-made fibre, we do 5 tucks, except HAPE, which you do 7 tucks. So that is the very basics of an I-splice. We need to sort out these ends. We can't leave ends as tatty as these. But that's the very basics. Lots and lots of practice. Lots of practice in order to get this right. So good luck.